Welcome back everybody to episode 83 in our F1 Manager 96 career mode, or own team mode if you want, as arrows. Got the Portuguese Grand Prix up today, round 15 of 16, and if you missed last episode I would urge you to go and watch it because we actually had a pretty good day. Much better than I was expecting, so to Portugal then, where we are the defending champs, of course, because Jos Verstappen won his first and currently only Grand Prix. We've got 2 races to go. It'll be a 2-stop around Estoril and then a 1-stop around Suzuka. Going with our usual car that we haven't really changed in over 2 years. Why should we, right? Everything is ours except the rear cowling. And I think next year we might start looking at 5-star stuff, because clearly we are a top team, as evidenced by the fact that we've won 5 in a row now. With Heinz-Harald doing the business in Italy. Took the lead late over Olivier Panis, but it was enough. And we extend our lead over Benetton to 10 points. And we're looking pretty handy for the title, because this track coming up should be a really good one for us. So if you missed, not yesterday's, if you missed the last video, you would know that we signed our second driver now. We're going to take a chance on young Albert Smith. He's a friendly guy, and I'm hoping that means that that's the same setup that what Francine likes. And Smith has been pretty good in that Tyrrell, to be honest. He had a shocker qualifying last time out. I think he qualified on the back row, so that kind of sucks, but we're going to take a chance on him. We'll see what we can do with him. We're going to have to get both him and Heinz-Harald's fitness up over the course of the off-season, but we should have enough days to do that. Portugal hasn't really changed much. Of course, 96 was the last time the F1 boys raced there. I think they still race on the MotoGP around this place, but not in F1. Put on a good show there in 96. Oh, it's a wet race. Well, that's going to be a 1-stopper now then, isn't it? Alright, so wet track. That's going to throw a spanner in the works. I was not expecting a wet Portuguese Grand Prix. But we will deal with it. So I think it's a 70 lap race from memory, so we'll just get down to 35 and 36. Or is it less than that? 71 lap race, okay, so 35 and 36 should be perfectly acceptable then. Alright, let's get our older engine in, get some wet tires on this sucker. I don't think we need to raise the wing level anywhere. I think we'll just rely on the fact that we've got a pretty good car. Alright, so let me mute the music and we will do the track guide. You do that real quick. Alright, so that is a lap of Estoril. Should we jack up the... maybe we should jack up the rear wing. We'll put it up, we'll do a 17-15. See how that goes. And hopefully we are still in the hunt for a good performance here. Medium rainfall, so pretty good. Alright, let's send out Francine and see how much how much fuel we use over a 6-lap run. It should be a nice even enough number, because then we get a rough idea of what we need. Double that and you get your, or multiple of that, gets you to 36 and then 72. So Francine currently P9, Barrichello, Schumacher, Montemini top 3. Verstappen jumps up there into P6, knocks out Francine of the top 9. Oh wow, okay, never mind. Francine fastest on a 33.7. And we used 14 litres worth. Alright, well let's drop the rear wing and see if that does anything. Probably not. But that's a bit of a surprise there. I wasn't expecting Francine to do that. He's 2.5 seconds up on his teammate. He was P19. 10th clear of Rubens. Smith down to P8 now in the Tyrrell. His teammate Johnny Herbert there, so see how this goes. Alright, let's go out now. Do this again. Should be able to get most of these 4 laps in, hopefully. So next season will be the last one that we do on this one, or at least I'll take a break and figure out what else to do on here. Oh, there you go. Giorgio into the 34s, just. See if we can go even quicker. Nope. Definitely not. Should get 2 more laps in. 35.4 and a 36.1. Okay, so not a great setup there, I don't think. And they used 13 on that one. Alright. So we are going to go full aggression. A new set of quali. Well, not a new set of quali, but a new set of tyres for quali. They didn't really like that, so we'll go back up to 15. And now we see what we can do in qualifying. Francine currently fastest. And Giorgio, he went from 19th to 13th. That's not a bad effort. He's 1.2 off Heinz-Harald, which is poor, but not terrible. So we're going to go out right away. Because we want the minimum interruptions on this lap, hopefully. 3 teams are currently out there, including us. Now 6 teams are. Still 6, so I think we should get a clear lap in. At least the first one will be. So we'll see what our boys can do. Francine with a 36.9. Giorgio a 36.6, that's pretty slow. 33 and a 34, there we go, much better. Much better. A couple tenths quicker than what they both went in practice. They seem to like that setup a bit, so we'll keep that on there. Put in 11 for the fuel. Villeneuve fastest now, halfway through the session. Go out on our current set tyres. See if we can improve. Probably not. Panis up there at P2 now. So 3rd and 6th, I would take that for the moment. Of course, Francine, if he really wanted to, could take pole. That's perfectly fine as well. 32.7. Giorgio's nowhere at 38 that time round. Alright, I don't think anyone's going to be touching that lap time. So I think we're going to sit. And we'll just go with the flow, I think. Put a new set of boots on. So it's 13 and 14. So that is 12. Which makes that 24. Which makes that 36. So essentially, if we put in 88 and 75, that should be enough, I reckon. So that's what we're going to do. We're not going to go out again, no real point. Francine, Villeneuve, Panis, your top 3. Coulthard, Salo, Giorgio. Round out the top 6. Katayama, Montemini, Schumacher, and Hakkinen, your top 10. So, Smith out-qualified Johnny Herbert by a second. So our new signing for next year doing good job there. Much better than what he did last time out. Barrichello, that's a terrible lap compared to DC there. Over 3.5 seconds behind, gee whiz. And Giorgio is 2 seconds off Heinz, but Francine has been in imperious form all year, so I'm not surprised. So let's see what we can do here, shall we? Warm up and the race. So, going to be an interesting one for us. We'll see whether or not we can pull this off. Salo hits somebody. Smith hits somebody. Verstappen with the lead currently by 7 seconds. Now Francine with a comfortable 18 second lead. Giorgio up there in P6. So at least he's putting in the work. Yeah, we really need Panis to get P3 if we can swing this today. Schumacher has stopped. Alright, so we're coming up to Francine's pit stop. So we'll see what he's got. He's currently used 70... ooh, how much is that? We had 88, right? So he's currently on 77 to do 35 laps. So I think we'll be alright with that. Alright, in comes Heinz-Harald for his one and only stop with a 37-second lead over Jacques Villeneuve. Gonna lose a bunch of time here because it's a pretty long pit lane. Or a pretty slow pit lane. 12.25, not terrible. Giorgio P5 currently, but of course he'll lose that when he comes in for his stop, which is now a lap later. 82 litres of fuel. We should be good on that, I think. I might have been able to put a couple less litres of fuel in, but that's alright. 12.05. And Francine still has 20 seconds. I think Jacques just stopped. Yes, he did. Verstappen has not yet though. Lemieux has overtaken Giorgio. Let's speed this up a bit. Oh, Giorgio wrecks it from P6. I think that was Verstappen. Verstappen, where's Villeneuve? Villeneuve is out as well, is he? Yeah, Villeneuve's nowhere to be seen. Let's see if Michael can get around Jos. Of course, that would help us in the constructors. If he can. If he can't, that's fine, because it would go to Suzuka. Oh, I feel bad for Giorgio, man. He was up there. Would have gotten a point, at least. Schumacher is trying to hang on. Hakkinen off the road. Lemieux's going to get points, so that's good for Williams up there, P4 and 5. But Francine just serenely sailing on here. Comes across the line to collect the dub. And easy win, ultimately. Schumi gets P2, Verstappen in 3rd, Panis 4th, Lemieux 5th, and Barrichello in 6th. So a half decent day for McLaren, P6 and 7. I feel bad for Giorgio. I think he just spun. He hit somebody, so he probably collided with Villeneuve, to be honest. Or a Lacey, I guess, because they're both pretty close there. We will find out. Let me just stop the music there and we will have our little cutscene. Yeah, it's not the sight you want to see, unfortunately. I guess we'll see exactly what happened. I guess that means he just binned it. He didn't have a mechanical problem. That's okay. Be using, ooh, suspension, heavy crash there. But that's alright. Be the last time we have to repair everything that is 4-star. We will be switching to 5. We'll repair that engine anyway. Alright, so everything is repaired. He lost a rear wing and a nose, I see. Alright, so let's go down to 13 and 16, I think, for Suzuka. So the nose cone, 108 grand. That's alright. Whoops, we already repaired that. So we will repair everything and then we will set up for Suzuka. And I think we've clinched. Technically, I guess technically we haven't. Hypothetically, Benetton could still tie us. I mean, we got way more wins than they do, but technically the championship is alive. But realistically, I think on a countback we would get it. Well, we should get it on the countback because we have more wins. So Francine has done his job magnificently there. He's got 11 wins in this season. Hey, what if he had pulled off the Nürburgring? That would have been interesting. But yeah, I am very impressed. I've never won the German Grand Prix or the Italian Grand Prix before in this game, so that's 2 new ones for me. So I'm really happy with that. I haven't won Monaco yet, or Canada either. So I'd like to knock off those if we possibly can. But so Francine with the treble again, pole, fastest lap, and the race win. How many of those has he got? Seven. Gee whiz. Alright. Dominant performance by Heinz-Harald. So let's go to see what merchandise we need. Well, we need a cup. We can see that. We have the hat. And the model car, so we need the keychain. And we have those two, so we need that as well. So we'll crank these up and then we will call that a day, and we will finish the season off next time. Episode 84, I think it would be. So join us then when we do the season finale at Suzuka and see if we can clinch the Constructors' Championship. All we need is 1 point. That is all we need. Hopefully we can pull it off. Thanks very much for watching, everybody, and we will be back next time for the season finale of the year 2000. Have a great day and catch you later.